Picture this. You're sitting on the couch, halfway through a snack, just enjoying a quiet moment. Your cat walks past like they pay the rent, then lightly brushes your leg with the tip of their tail before continuing on, completely unbothered. You probably didn't think twice about it. But that tiny moment, it might have been a full-blown love message. Because your cat has an entire language of affection, and most of it goes unnoticed. If you've ever wondered what your cat is really trying to tell you, stay with me. Let's start uncovering the hidden ways your cat shows love, the kind that's easy to miss, but impossible to fake. Number 1, the slow blink. Here's something surprising. Animal behavior studies have shown that cats are much more likely to give slow blinks to humans they trust than to other cats. It's one of the clearest signs of affection in their entire communication system. And yet, it's so subtle, you can miss it in a second. When your cat slow blinks at you, everything about them softens. Their eyelids lower gently. Their face relaxes. Their body settles. Even their breathing slows down. That's not random. That's trust. In the wild, closing your eyes, even briefly, means you feel completely safe. No threats. No tension. No need to stay alert. And when your cat does that in front of you, they're telling you exactly how they feel. I trust you. Cats use this same signal with other cats they feel secure around. It's quiet, almost invisible, like a silent agreement between them. And here's the best part. You can respond. Try giving your cat a slow, relaxed blink back. No staring, no tension, just soft, gentle eye contact. Watch what happens. Many cats will blink back almost instantly. It might seem like nothing, but that tiny exchange builds connection. It's like the two of you are speaking a private language no one else understands. But not all blinks are the same. A sleepy blink looks loose, unfocused, like your cat is fading into a nap. A real slow blink? It's deliberate, intentional, a message meant just for you. Have you ever caught your cat doing it from across the room? That quiet little moment is more meaningful than it looks. And it often leads into another signal that people misunderstand all the time. Number 2, the tail tip touch, near you. Most people think tail movement means annoyance. But that's not always true. When your cat walks by and lightly taps you with just the tip of their tail, that's not irritation. That's contact. A small, controlled, almost gentle gesture. Like saying, I see you. I'm here. You're part of my space. It's subtle, intentional, and surprisingly affectionate. And once you start noticing it, you realize your cat has been talking to you all along. Picture this. You're sitting on the floor tying your shoes, and your cat wanders over, parks themselves beside you, and the very tip of their tail starts doing that tiny rhythmic twitch. No drama, no big movements, just that soft little flick. Most people shrug it off, but that subtle motion often shows your cat is calm, content, and happy you're nearby. When this twitch is affectionate, the rest of the body looks loose, hips relaxed, shoulders soft, eyes easy. It's a quiet kind of positive arousal, almost like your cat humming to themselves. Scientists explain that the nerves in the tail react during pleasant excitement, which is why it shows up during greetings, gentle petting sessions, or those peaceful moments when your cat settles beside you. There's another version of tail twitching that signals overstimulation. And that one looks sharper, stiff body, swishy movements, ears angled back. Once you've seen the difference, you'll never mix them up again. Does your cat ever let their tail lightly tap you as they walk past, like a tiny high five? That affectionate nudge leads us straight into a bigger love signal, one that follows you from room to room. Number 3, following you room to room. Have you ever wondered why your cat suddenly appears in the doorway every single time you move to a new room? They're not always asking for food or attention. Many cats simply want to keep tabs on the person who makes them feel safest, almost like they're maintaining a quiet, comfortable connection from a few steps away. Researchers studying feline social attachment have found that cats form secure bonds with their humans, and one of the strongest signs is proximity seeking. Some follow closely, others trail at a distance, and some do the slow room rotation pattern, settling wherever you settle even if they don't interact directly with you. It's their version of companionship without crowding. There's a difference between this soft shadowing and the louder demand-driven following that comes with mealtime meows. The affectionate version feels calm. Your cat pads in, gives a quick glance, and picks a spot where they can see you. That quiet loyalty surprises a lot of people who think their cat prefers independence over bonding. Notice how your cat responds the moment you stand up from the couch. That gentle tracking often leads to an even sweeter behavior when they choose to close the distance and make contact with their head. Number 4. Gentle head bumps. Imagine you're sitting on the floor and your cat walks up with that soft, purposeful stride, then leans in and presses their forehead gently against you. It's warm, steady, and over in a second, but it carries so much meaning. That tiny bump is one of the most intimate gestures a cat offers. Head bunting transfers facial pheromones, the chemical markers cats use to label members of their inner circle. When your cat rubs their forehead, cheek, or even their chin on you, they're weaving you into their familiar scent map. Behavior researchers often describe these pheromones as comfort signals because they show up between cats who trust each other deeply. You'll notice these bumps during greetings, when you wake up in the morning, or in those slow, peaceful moments when your cat feels totally at ease. Some cats even add a little cheek rub afterward, almost like a signature flourish. If you've ever felt that gentle tap on your chin, that's affection in its purest, quietest form. And sometimes that closeness grows into an even more misunderstood gesture. One that looks like an invitation, but isn't always what it seems. Number 5. Presenting the belly, but not always for petting. Bold statement. A cat showing you their belly isn't a trap. It's a declaration of trust. That soft exposed stretch tells you your cat feels safe enough to reveal their most vulnerable spot. Even though they may not want your hand anywhere near it, the belly area holds vital organs, and many cats have strong protective instincts there. So, the gesture is more like saying, "I feel comfortable around you," rather than, "Please pet me here." You'll often see this during the classic side flop. Your cat rolls over, paws loose, tail relaxed, and eyes half soft. That pose invites you to be nearby, not necessarily to touch. Some cats do enjoy belly rubs, but the cues are clear when they really mean it. Slow tail sweeps, purring that stays steady, and a body that stays open instead of snapping shut. Plenty of cat parents have fallen for the famous belly trap, only to get a quick grab or bunny kick. You're not alone in that moment. It usually means your cat loves you, but still has boundaries around that sensitive area. And if your cat trusts you enough to show their belly, there's another behavior that goes even deeper, when they decide to bring you something of their own. Number 6. Bringing gifts. Relatable scenario. You walk into a room and spot your cat sitting proudly beside a sock, a toy mouse, a random leaf from the hallway, or something far less charming. They look up at you with that, "Well, aren't you impressed?" expression. It feels puzzling, maybe even a little weird, but behaviorists explain that this gifting habit comes straight from a place of social bonding. Cats share resources with members of their group. In the wild, adults bring prey to kittens as both food and a teaching tool. When your cat drops a stuffed toy at your feet, they are folding you into that instinctive ritual. Indoor cats often use plushies or crinkly toys as symbolic prey, especially if they don't have real hunting opportunities. It's their way of including you in something meaningful to them. Some cats bring gifts when they're excited to see you, while others deliver them quietly and wait for you to notice. A simple good job or a gentle scratch helps reinforce the bond without discouraging their instinct to share. Many owners have a story about the strangest present they've ever received, which makes this behavior oddly endearing once you understand it. And the cats who bring gifts often show another deep affection signal, too. Choosing to rest right beside the person who makes them feel safest. Number 7. Sleeping near or on you. Mystery tease. There's a reason your cat chooses that exact spot on your body every night, and it's not random comfort. Cats reveal a lot about their attachment by where they sleep, and the clues are surprisingly consistent once you know what to look for. Cats are most vulnerable when they sleep, so they pick locations and companions that feel unquestionably safe. If your cat curls on your chest, they're drawn to your heartbeat and warmth. If they settle against your legs, they're choosing a stable, predictable place where your movements won't surprise them. And that slow creep closer each night pattern so many owners experience. That's a classic bonding progression researchers notice in securely attached cats. Some prefer your pillow, others tuck themselves behind your knees, and some rotate based on the temperature in the room. No matter the style, the message stays the same. I trust you. I rest better near you. Take a moment tonight and notice where your cat chooses to settle. Their sleep spot tells a quiet story. And when morning comes, Many cats follow up that cozy closeness with one of their clearest greeting signals. The tail-up salute. Number 8. Greeting rituals. The tail-up salute. Have you noticed that your cat greets different people in different ways, but there's one move they save for the individuals they genuinely like? That straight, confident tail held high, sometimes with a little hook at the end, is one of the strongest, friendly signals in feline body language. It's easy to overlook because it happens so fast, usually the moment you walk into a room or come home. Behavior researchers describe the tail-up posture as a juvenile greeting that many cats carry into adulthood with the people they trust. The lifted tail, the slight curve at the tip, the pacing figure eight around your legs, it all adds up to a warm welcome. Some cats add a soft chirp or rub their sides against you. Others do a quick pass, tail raised like a tiny flag, saying, "You're one of my favorites." What's especially sweet is that many cats reserve this greeting for just one or two people. If you get the tail-up salute, you're in their inner circle. Watch how your cat approaches you tomorrow. It's a whole ritual happening in a few seconds. And sometimes that greeting blends into something even more personal. The special little sounds they use only with you. Number 9. Soft vocalizing just for you. Personal validation. You've probably noticed your cat makes a whole range of tiny sounds, but only when you're around. Those little chirps, murmurs, and soft meows might seem random. Yet, many cats reserve these gentle vocalizations specifically for the humans they are closest to. Adult cats rarely communicate vocally with other cats. Researchers point out that meows and soft trills are social tools cats adapt for interacting with people. When your cat greets you with a light, airy meow, or gives a quiet chatter when you start talking to them, they're adjusting their voice to match the relationship you share. Pitch, length, and volume all shift based on familiarity. It's almost like your cat has a you-only voice. These aren't demand sounds. They're calm conversational signals. Little nudges that say, "I notice you," or "I'm glad you're here." Some cats even develop unique sounds just for their favorite person. And once you hear it, you start recognizing the pattern instantly. Pay attention the next time your cat vocalizes. Listen to how different they sound around you compared to guests. That contrast highlights the bond you've built. And when you put all these signs together, something beautiful emerges. The quiet language of love cats share every day, often without us realizing it. Your cat may not shout their feelings the way a dog might, but their affection shows up in dozens of small, confident gestures. Slow blinks, soft tail twitches, quiet following, gentle head bumps, the belly flop, surprising gifts, cozy sleep habits, the joyful tail-up greeting, and those little vocal murmurs. They all weave together into a language built on trust. Over the next few days, watch how many of these signals appear in your own home. You'll start seeing your relationship in a whole new way. Tell me in the comments, which of these 9 signs does your cat use? And what's their most unexpected way of showing affection?